All right. AI generated videos just change forever.
All right, so this is simultaneously really impressive and really frightening at the same time, and it's hit
Hmm.
me in ways that I didn't really expect. So, do you remember Will Smith eating spaghetti?
Yes.
Do you remember when
This was so funny and so off putting. It's kind of hard to look at just with this thing paused right here.
this was what AI generated
You know what this looks like? This looks like a Dark Souls character eating like their long linky arms and their like goofy face. Just that's what it reminds me of.
videos look like? Remember when we said, okay, this AI stuff is cool and all, but clearly there's a long way to go before there's any need for concern?
Oh
Well,
jeez.
welcome to the future, people, because this is also an AI generated video.
What? Bro, this looks like real. Does he got like all the fingers? Oh, what's wrong with his fingernails? His fingernails. I'm like I'm like putting a fucking eyeglass up to this shit. His fingers look like slightly off, but god damn. Bro, if you just like look at it, it's like this is fucking real.
And so is this, completely synthesized.
This is crazy. Like all of this shit, it's like the bouquet in the back. It's kind of blurred, it's whatever. This looks 100% real. Like I could easily be got with this. I mean, her arms look like long, like really long actually. Now that I leave it paused and I like just do this, but like whatever.
Out of thin air by computers. This one, too. This is not real.
This is crazy good. Like, yeah, for like close-ups. Oh wait, that's his ear. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I this looks fucking photorealistic to me.
Absolutely ridiculous how far we've come in literally 1 year. This does feel like another ChatGPT, Dolly moment for AI. And maybe I'm overreacting because, okay, I'm a video creator.
Mm-hmm.
So an AI that's actually doing my job, maybe that feels a little more threatening. So I'm particularly impressed by it. But also, this stuff is really good. So
Yeah,
today, Sam Altman and OpenAI announced a new model called Sora, and it can generate full up to 1 minute video clips from
dang,
just text input. So the same way Dolly
that's crazy. Like just text to video. I gotta like subscribe to that shit, dude.
was able to understand.
Wait, what is it? Is it like a separate subscription? Like you know how you can subscribe to ChatGPT so you get version 4, like 20 a month? Would you have to subscribe? Does Sora just come with that, or do you got to pay like a separate subscription for Sora?
Our text input and turn it into a photorealistic or stylized image or whatever you want. Same thing with Sora, but now since it's videos, it also needs to understand how all these things like reflections and textures and materials and physics all interact with each other over time to make a reasonable looking video. And of course, right away, there's a bunch of examples on their website that are crazy. Now, before I show you these, I just need you to keep this in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to watch a bunch of AI generated videos, and you know that you're about to watch a bunch of AI generated content. So your
Yeah,
brain, you're already looking for
yeah.
this stuff, and it's not perfect. You will find imperfections, but
But compared to Will Smith eating spaghetti, it's probably gonna be like a night and day difference.
not everybody who sees AI generated content on the internet knows to be looking for that.
Oh yeah,
So also keep that in mind.
oh yeah. To someone that doesn't even like have like any online presence or like barely go online, like they got no idea that this even exists. I mean, shit, I could talk to people today and they still don't even know ChatGPT exists.
This is also the worst that this technology is going to be from here on out. So, okay, here's one of the videos. There's no audio to any of these clips, but the prompt for this one is a stylish woman walks down a Tokyo street filled with warm, glowing neon and animated city signage. She wears a black leather jacket, a long red dress, and black boots.
Honestly, it looks like she's kind of like skating.
This video is already miles ahead of where
Yeah.
we were. It has accurate lighting, it has materials, it has skin tones, movements. It even has reflections all over the place. Now, of course, if you
And this person is like constantly walking, just like, I don't know. This is weird. You know what this kind of reminds me of? This is like a better version of, what was that Matrix, like the Animatrix? This kind of reminds me of like the Animatrix, but the CGI in that movie was like, at the time it was like, oh my god, it's super realistic. Jesus Christ, look at this. This is photorealistic. But now I look at this and I'm like, this is like a couple steps above that. I'm like, oh Jesus.
look at it for more than about 10 seconds very closely, there are lots of giveaways. Like this dude in the background kind of looks like he's gliding in a weird way.
Yeah, he's hitting it with he's hitting the moonwalk on him.
Frame rates and the reflections in the water are for some reason lower than the rest of the video. The camera movement overall is just a bit inconsistent, and it just, I don't know, it just kind of feels a little bit off. But then again, this is where we were 1 year ago. So just keep that in the back of your head for all this. Okay,
yeah.
how about this one? This is another one which has a long prompt about a...
Bro, Gran Turismo has their work cut out for him if this is like what we have from Sora. Holy shit, dude. I would, like, bro, if Gran Turismo doesn't get its shit in gear, they better be using this shit, because, dang.
A camera following behind a white
Yeah, like, I don't know, like the dirt smoke looks slightly off. I don't know what it is, but it just looks off.
Vintage SUV with a black roof rack as it speeds up a steep dirt road. This is also...
Yeah, this looks real, though.
So, again, really good. It kind of looks a little more video gamey because of how rock solid the drone footage is.
Yeah.
But clearly very...
It's like it's being followed by either like a gimbal on like the back car or like a drone that's like just perfectly following it.
Usable. Here's another one. A litter of golden retriever puppies playing in the snow. Their heads pop in and out of the snow, covered in it. It's so good. It feels like the physics of the fur and the ears and everything with the snow flying.
Oh my god, and he's just like looking at you. He's like, I'm a little puppy.
Around in slow motion.
Yeah.
Is incredible. I've looked through all of the sample videos on OpenAI's website, and clearly these are the hand-picked best ones that they chose to share, where they just put in some text and then get a video and don't modify it. But there's really impressive stuff in there. Some of it has humans, some of it doesn't. Some of it is more realistic feeling, like the truck driving one.
Yeah, like if you look at like the cherry blossoms, it looks like they kind of like glitch like right by. But this part and like this, like the stuff in the center looks crazy good.
But some of them are more video gamey or more...
Oh yeah, like the birds. It's like, is this a real bird? Yes or no? I don't know. But I don't know. Something looks off on it.
Stylized. A lot of it is slow motion. I just have to say how insanely fast these models are improving.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be exponential, dude. Once they got their foot in the door, it's just nothing but like +1, +2, +3, +6, +8, plus fucking 12, you know?
Genuinely, like that's the shocking part. Like I remember not even that many months ago, DALL-E 3, really, really high end. And you could always still find something off about it. Like, especially if you ask it for something like a photorealistic image of a human, something about like the hands or the ears would always just be a little bit off. Never mind the...
Yeah, with like the fingers or the ears, or like maybe the ears aren't even there. Yeah, there'd be like sometimes 6 or 7 fingers, or the fingers would be long or short.
Physics. But even this video here is crazy at first glance. The prompt for this AI generated video is a young man in his 20s is sitting on a piece of a cloud in the sky reading a book. This one feels like 90% of the way there for me.
Yeah.
Like it's beyond the uncanny valley of like Apple's personas, which are actually based on humans. This is a made up person. I mean, his eyes are kind of weird and the motion of the pages in the book are kind of odd. And yeah, obviously...
The book it's a fold up book, dude. It's a pop up book. It's got like, that was a pop up page, dude.
He's in a cloud and that's a giveaway, but like the lighting and the shadows.
Yeah, this looks like he's actually just sitting on like a big thing of cotton.
Shadows and the skin tones And then all the realism of the textures on the shirt and the way the shirt and the pants move and the hair, they're all really impressive. And then for this one, they typed in a movie trailer featuring the adventurers of the 30-year-old spaceman wearing a red wool knitted motorcycle helmet, blue sky, salt desert, cinematic style, shot on 35mm film.
Dang.
And the close-ups of his face, the fabrics on the helmet, the
Yeah, that looks good. This looks like weird.
film grain through every shot, and the
This looks good.
cinematic style. This is one of the most convincing AI-generated videos I've ever seen. Minus maybe the weird physics of that dude walking kind of
Yeah.
in fast motion. So Sam Altman, if you follow him on Twitter, he's going through a whole bunch more of like people's requests and posting a bunch more generated videos. And so if you want to check out his profile, you can see those.
Shit.
But here's the thing about these AI.
Bro, if you release that type of thing to like the public, like, and I kind of cringe to say this, but like the amount of porn that people are going to make is just going to skyrocket through the roof.
AI-generated videos now, as good as they've gotten to this point, they can and will pass as real videos to people who are not looking for AI-generated videos. Now, that is obviously insanely sketchy during an election year in the U.S. and also terrifying.
Oh, Jesus, you mentioned the election thing. Oh, God. Bro, how fucking crazy is it going to be in the next couple months when it's going to be like, who is it? Like a Biden versus Trump? It's going to be Biden versus Trump. Come on. Bro, you thought Trump, you thought Trump was crazy before AI? Bro, it's going to be even better. Like the disses that he's going to come up with AI. And the types of commercials. Oh my God.
For a bunch of other internet-related reasons, but it's also perfect for stock footage. Like there are already all kinds of presentations and advertisements and then PowerPoints that are in need of oddly specific stock videos, and these AI-generated videos are already good enough to 100% pass for that purpose. Like, look at this one. This one with the waves at Big Sur, this drone shot. Honestly, if I saw this on Twitter, I wouldn't even think twice. I'd be like, oh, nice drone shot, dude. Wouldn't even think about AI if I wasn't pixel peeping at like the way the water was moving. Like this is a totally usable video in an ad for some California-based product. And that has all sorts of implications for the drone pilot that no longer needs to be hired, for all the photographers and videographers whose footage no longer needs to be licensed to show up in that ad that's being made.
Jesus.
It's already that.
Oh God, I'm just thinking about it now. This is gonna make so many jobs obsolete. Holy shit. This is crazy.
Good. There's other stuff like this wall of TVs, which would be a totally expensive and difficult thing to shoot with a camera and all of these old expensive props. But if you can just generate it this well with reflections and the environment and everything else around it, I mean, why do it any other way? It's also very capable of historical themed footage. So this is supposed to be California during the gold rush. It's AI generated, but it could...
Except for this horse vanishing.
Totally pass for the opening scene in an old Western with the right music over it. How long until an entire ad, every single shot is completely generated with AI? Or what about an entire YouTube video? Or an entire movie?
Oh, God.
I'm tempted to say like we're a long way away from that because, you know, this still has flaws clearly and there's no sound and there's a long way to go with the prompt engineering to iron these things out. But then again, the spaghetti was like a year ago. Now, I actually like that OpenAI on their website, they show some of the downfalls too of this particular model. And because who would know better than the people who have been using it? This is a very private tool, by the way, right now. It's in super limited access, so it's in the hands of red teamers, which basically means people testing it, pushing the limits, trying to break it, and a few trusted creators. But they have found plenty of weird edge stuff. Like this clip here of a bunch of gray wolf pups. Looks normal.
They just keep spawning. It's a dynamic spawn.
First, but then it's pretty clear that something's kind of off with the way they're just kind of appearing out of nowhere and walking through each other. That's kind of weird.
That's
or
funny.
This clip of a guy running on a treadmill, which, I mean, I don't really have to say much more about why this one's weird, but this is
Yeah.
my favorite one. Again, so again, just try to put yourself in the mind of someone who's not expecting AI. You're just scrolling through Facebook or
Yep.
Twitter or something, right? So you just see this video. So first, I just want you to watch this clip as if it's just a stock video you found of a grandma celebrating her.
Bro. Oh my God. Like, so this is gonna be like super petty. A lot of my Twitter is like just I follow like aim training shit, like Kovacs, aim labs and shit. It's like, can you just tell Sora to like generate a video of like you hitting like a fucking celestial score? That's got to, and like it's in the theme of fucking Kovacs or aim lab or whatever. Oh my God. And like that's like some petty bullshit for like a video game. Yeah, you can, like you said, like some of the videos before where it's like it even takes into account like the film, like all the filters that you can like tell it to do in. Like you can fake so much shit. It's like if some shit happens on a security camera and geez, you can get like some complicated ass like crimes going with this shit, dude.
Birthday, and just try to think like, what, I wonder what birthday she's celebrating, right? I don't know, how old do you think she is? 60?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. I don't know. And this is the cake.
65? Maybe it's the big 7-0. She seems to really like that
Oh yeah, she tried to blow it out and she's like, ah.
cake. Now, did you see it? Did you catch that?
What?
I'm gonna play it again, but this time watch the video knowing that AI generated photos and videos have trouble accurately doing hands.
Yeah.
I'll play it again. And now
Where?
it feels
Oh, where? Like these people's hands or her hands?
super obvious. Like every
Wait. I mean, she got 3 fingers and a thumb.
time you watch it, watch a different set of hands. It gets weirder and
Oh, that hand was like just got longer for a sec.
weirder. You can
Yeah.
watch it like 5 times, and there's
Oh, what the fuck is this hand doing? That's another hand on top of the hand. This is nightmare fuel.
dead giveaway after dead giveaway.
Oh, wait.
Not even mentioning the weird inconsistencies with the direction.
And that person has
of
2
the
hands too.
wind on the candles. But even as I'm
Yeah, the weird
saying all
physics.
that, even
Like the flames are just leaning.
as it's coming out of my mouth, I can't help but remember that 12 months ago we were critiquing this.
Yeah.
So what does this all mean? Well, I mean, there's what it means now, and there's what it means for the future. Now, Sora, this thing that they've made, is clearly a really impressive video generation AI tool that is both going to fool people and
Yeah.
also be very useful.
Oh, Jesus.
There's also a watermark in the bottom corner of every video generated by it. So if you see one of those videos and ideally it hasn't been cropped out, then that's at least a pretty clear indicator that it's AI generated. It's
Okay, but the video editing bros can easily, I would imagine, just watermark that out, no?
the Sora video. But I do think they're going to have to be very careful with this. They're going to have a whole bunch of safety stuff to keep in mind. I think they'll probably have to be even more safe than DALL-E. Like, you shouldn't be able to generate people's likenesses. Like, you shouldn't be able to make a politician look like they're doing something on video.
Yeah.
Especially this year. You probably won't be able to make Will Smith eating spaghetti. But it also
Oh.
definitely means
Will Smith eating spaghetti too. I want to see that video.
stock video generation is absolutely going to take a dent out of video licensing. Like, I can basically guarantee that. Like, logistically, why would anyone making something pay for footage of a house in the cliffs when they can generate one for free or for a small subscription price?
Yeah.
Like, that is the real scary part of what this tool implies. But in the future,
Wait. Let me go back. Let me show you. Look at, there was like some people down here. Maybe it's these guys. They like just disappear into this wall.
and generate one
Wait, am I in the way?
for free or for a small subscription
Look how they walk. They walk like weird. These people are just going to walk right here.
price. Like, that is the real scary part of what this
Disappear.
tool implies. But in the future, It gets pretty existential, man. I mean, okay, if this is trained on all videos that have ever been made by humans, then surely it can't be innovative or creative in ways that humans haven't already been,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I'll have all the links below.
Yeah, like the AI, I mean, it's gonna use all of its physics in I don't know, imagery based off of what we've already done. But it seems like the more creative and original the video is, the more issues it runs into in terms of just like physics or hands or anything really. So that'll be interesting to watch.
For all the Sora stuff, for OpenAI stuff. And I guess I'll talk to you next year when we look back and go, remember that first version of Sora and how bad those wolf pups looked when
Yeah.
they spawned out of nowhere?
Bro, it's a
Just remember,
dynamic
this is the
spawn.
worst that this technology is going to be
Yeah.
from here on out. Thanks for watching. See you
Damn.
next one. Peace.
Using the Fresh Prince outro. Oh my god, that is so scary. Oh my god. Ugh. I mean, it's cool, but it's scary. Yeah, ideally, you know, you should use AI and all this new shit as like a tool, not an end all be all to do stuff, but you know, people gonna do what people gonna do. But dang, that was cool as shit, dude. Thank you, thank you. I want to see some more. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'll catch you guys on the next one, all right? Later.